Okay, in this problem we've got the Earth, and so it's a little bit hard to visualize this. So picture like a tangerine, right, or something round. Okay, so it's just floating around, and then we've got this satellite that's out in space. Okay, now picture we've got the radius of the Earth, no matter where we draw a radius, it's always the same. Okay, so the way that this picture is set up is that we have a line of sight to the satellite, and then we have a distance from the satellite to directly straight down to Earth. So this is a little 90-degree right here, and then this one is our line of sight. Okay, and so those that's information we're given, and this angle here is 53.757, and we have that our satellite is 950 miles. So this length right here is 950 miles above the Earth. Okay, and then this angle, that's the angle right in here, which is 53.75. Okay, and our job is to find the radius. Well, the radius is the same no matter how you draw it. So this is a radius, this is a radius. Okay, so now we're going to use that triangle. This is a radius, this is a radius. It's just that part of that is given as 950. And then part of it is given as r. So the whole entire hypotenuse there is r plus 950. Okay, that's that whole entire length from here all the way there. We have both r and 950. Okay, and then we have a little angle here. That was the 53.757. So now we're going to use sine, because sine is the opposite. This would be opposite. Right, across from the angle, that's opposite over the hypotenuse. So this one is the hypotenuse. Okay, so we'll take sine of 53.757 is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. Okay, so we'd have sine of 53.757 is equal to opposite, which is r, over hypotenuse, which is r plus 950. Okay, and now I'm going to just get rid of, I'm in a clear fraction, so I'm going to multiply both sides by r over 950, or r plus 950. Okay, so then I'll go ahead and distribute, so I have sine of 53.757 times r, and that is plus 950 times sine of 53.757, and that's equal to r. And let's see, I'm just gonna, if I wait to figure out the approximation, that helps me to be just a tiny bit more accurate. So that's why I'm just writing all this out instead of getting decimals here. So if I subtract, I'm just going to get all the r's to one side. Okay, so I'm going to subtract this sine r minus sine of 53.757 times r. Okay, I'm just subtracting that out from both sides. All right, and just to keep things accurate again, that's why I'm just keeping writing this big mess. Okay, and now let's just go ahead and factor out our r here. Sine of 53.757 sine of 53.757, and then we'll divide both sides by 1 minus sine of 53.757. Okay, so then that gives us the most accurate answer there. And I'll go ahead and plug that into my calculator. Okay, and I get 3,959.988. Okay, and then I just go back and look at saying round to the nearest mile. So I would round that to 3,960 miles and just make sure to use my units there.